Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel, I hope you are well. Today on the channel, another honesty video. Let's sit down and let's have a talk about Pokemon. Let's have a talk about Pokemon products, the state of Pokemon, the market, etc. July 2025, right? Interesting time. So many people in the hobby, so many avenues to get cards, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, live streams, ribbon chips, etc., etc. Everyone, their children, their pets, everyone has jumped on the Pokemon train. Choo choo, Pokemon train. Let's go. Let's go and get ourselves some money. Let's go and make that bread. Let's go and make that paper. Apologies about the hair and stuff. Just off the back of a really long night shift. Had a shower and yeah, I don't need to make myself look presentable. Pokemon, yeah. So everyone in the hobby now trying to make some money and stuff like that. Lots of people doing well. Problem with Pokemon is, and problem with people in Pokemon at the moment. Not everyone. Look, I'm not going to make a generalization. Problem with a lot of new people who have come in the past 12 months. Let's say from July 2024. People coming in to make that money because that's what it's about. That's what Pokemon's about. It's not about, playing the game. God forbid it's about playing the game. Or building a community. Or meeting new people, friends, getting family involved. Sitting around with your kids, playing a card game. It's not what it's about. It's about making money. Money. Everyone loves money. And what people are now saying is that Pokemon is too expensive for the average Joe, like me and you, and, it's for most of the people who are watching this, right, there will be the 1%. There's always 1% in every sort of hobby who are the elite and able to afford everything. But the reason, and what I think it is a couple of things, is price and demand on that price. When people see that people are buying Pokemon cards and they are really expensive, even though sometimes the set or whatever might be an absolute dumpster fire of a set, right? Let's take for example Obsidian Flute, right? Dumpster fire of a set, right? There is no reason why people should be going out and buying booster boxes of this. Booster box of this at the moment is currently around £180, £200. Why? Explain to me why? Because of the hype. When the best card in this set, that Charizard EX, is worth about £60. Any reason why the booster box should be 3 times more expensive than the best card? Any particular reason? Hype. Because people are going onto Whatnot, setting up an account, getting distributor, getting the eyes taken out by the distributor because they know what they can do, then the Whatnot fees, then whatever fees, it doesn't matter what platform you're on, then the fees. And they're having to charge, instead of £4 a pack, they're charging £8 a pack for a dumpster fire set. And because people are buying it, that pushes up the price of sealed and everything, right? Let's take a look at another one. There's a couple here. What else we got? Got Paradox Rift, Temporal Force. Temporal Force is I actually really like, right? Some really good cards in that set, but why are those packs now £7 a pack? Any particular reason? I've got shitloads of them because I break stuff down, right? It's the hype. It's the hype around the new set. It's what everyone wants. And why is that? Because people are entering the hobby at the easy time. Anyone who is new to the hobby of Pokemon, you are now here on easy mode. You've started a new game. You've loaded in, fresh save, fresh profile. You've designed your character. You've put it on there. You've put it on YouTube. You've put it on Instagram, and you've put it on TikTok and all that shit. You've ended on easy mode because everything in Pokemon sells, right? And everything at the moment is making money. For those people out there who want to make money, like I said, easy for you. Everything, you're going to make money on whatever you do. I'm just looking at stuff in the background, right? Like 151. Everyone loves 151. Bums at the death, right? I bought that box there, which is a sealed display case of Build and Battle boxes things for £300, 350 quid. Not too long ago, it's now £700. Any reason why? People say to me, oh, because there's a Charizard and it's really expensive. Alright, okay. So £700 for a sealed display or whatever is the same as going out and spending the £200 that card probably is on buying just the best card. Yeah? Sealed product at the minute. And people buying sealed product is ruining the hobby. And I'm not going to sugarcoat and I'm not going to sit here and talk shit with you. Buying sealed product, ruining the hobby. People are saying that there's going to be a crash, right? Beginning of a new era, beginning of the mega era, just like the beginning of Scarlet and Violet. We had Scarlet and Violet base, no one liked. Paldea Evolved, no one liked. Obsidian Flames, everyone fucking hated it, right? But over time, the price goes up. The price of sealed goes up. If people got into this and really wanted to make money, they're going to buy sealed and sell it and whatnot. But it's ruined it for me and you. Me, particularly, the best thing I love about this hobby, right, is number one, making a YouTube channel and connecting with people. I love connecting with you guys on the live stream and stuff like that. Number two, I love playing the game. I love going down to GamersAtHart on the Monday night, sitting with people, sitting with my girlfriend, who has now taken up playing the game, so big props to you, Sarah. Very, very cool. Sitting and playing the game, right? But to make a deck now, you've got to go and find the cards, and some of the cards are getting very expensive, which is then forcing people out of the TCG, which is a pain in the arse. Because there's less people show up, you've got less people to talk to, less new people, less community. Hate it, can't stand it. Like, they say to me, oh, what should I be invested in? What should I be investing in? I mean, singles. Go out and buy singles. Don't buy this. I buy this, right? Long-term investment. These are all long-term. These are not going to move from my sale collection for 10 years. 10 years. 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years. Ain't going nowhere. I've got all kinds of stuff up here. Booster box, 10 years. Not going to go anywhere. But I'm not solely in it for the sales and stuff like that. I love playing the game. Love playing the game. And it's hard right now. You know? You look at how many avenues there are for Pokemon. The Pokemon boom right now is that big that it's actually spilling over into Magic the Gathering. Right? You're going to have a look at some of the Magic the Gathering sets that were awful when they first come out. Awful. People are now killing themselves to go out and buy Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, right, is anyone who wants to properly make money, ditch Pokemon, go to Magic. Magic the Gathering is making so much money now, but it's not getting talked about because it's not Pokemon. It's kind of ridiculous. 300x profit. Booster boxes. Cards. Everything. 300x. When on some of the stuff that I've been looking at today on Google TCG Player, crazy. Crazy. These Pokemon ain't got nothing on Magic the Gathering. Why is that? Why is that? And I'm going to get this in another video. Magic the Gathering has one thing that stands out compared to Pokemon. And can anyone tell me what it is? I will give you 5 seconds. Numbered serialized cards. Cards that are printed 1 of 1,000. 1 of 3,000. If anyone who doesn't know, things like, I think there's the golden chocobos in Final Fantasy, which has pushed the price of Final Fantasy well above £2,000 in some places. The big one, obviously, Lord of the Rings, the different types of ring, etc., etc. Right? The boom of Magic the Gathering at the moment, unprecedented, and it is way outperforming Pokemon. I can't wait to see all these people who have come into Pokemon within 12 months leave it and go to Magic the Gathering, because I hope and I think it's going to be at least 50% of people. It's absolutely crazy. It's mental. If Pokemon ever introduced serialized cards, that'd be game over for Pokemon. For the normal investor, for the normal person who wants to play the game, enjoys the game, be game over. Pokemon brings in serialized cards. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Everything from Pokemon, like I keep telling people, gets older by the day. Like, even, what else we got here? Another dumpster fire, right? Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown, when people come out, we had Terrapagos and stuff like that, but now this is getting vastly outplayed by all the Hydreigon cards, There's way better sets than this. A set that you can quite easily pick up for probably less than a case. A case of Pokemon, 6 booster boxes in the case, £200 a case, £1,200. Yeah, 100%. You can pick up a master set of this for less than the sealed product. Don't buy sealed product. Buy singles. Tip of the day. Things like, what else we got? Things like, and these are just fun packs. Lost Thunder. Okay, Lost Thunder been out a while, right? All the stuff that's in the Scarlet and Violet era, there is some of the stuff in the Scarlet and Violet era, Twilight Masquerade, Paldea Revolve, that is approaching the prices of some of the stuff from Sun and Moon. Why? Because it's new. It's what has come out within the last 12 months. It is what all the little penny pinchers and all the people who are trying to make the dollars and the pennies and the pounds have seen in the past 12 months. They don't know. There's loads of people who I've talked to haven't got a clue and anything about Sun and Moon. Very little about Sword and Shield. Nothing about XY. Nothing about XY. Who have come in because they've seen what has come out in the past 12 months. They're buying that and they're flipping it. Right? The only way that we correct this market, correct this hobby, is if we don't buy. Right? And people are saying, oh, well, there's going to be a crash soon. Which there might be, there might not be. And when the crash happens, we'll be there. We'll be there like this. With open arms, with open arms. That's not how a fucking crash works. The only way a crash works, correctly, properly, is if people don't want the sealed product anymore, right? It sits on shelves, and then when the LGSs or the distributors try to sell it, then still no one wants it. As long as someone is there, open arms, waiting, that's not a correct crash. People have to actively leave the hobby, go somewhere else, go to Magic, go to Flesh and Blood, go to One Piece. That's what needs to happen. There needs to be a new thing for like 2025, 2026. Like whether it's going to be something stupid like fucking Labubu, I don't know. That kind of garbage, right? But that's the only way this market is going to correct and the hobby's going to correct as a whole, because there's no way that Scarlet and Violet, what we got here, Scarlet and Violet base, all this, Scarlet and Violet base, Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces, Stellar Crown, they should not all be the same price. And the reason that they are all the same price is because people are going stupid over the sealed product. Right? I've said it before and I've said it again. Go out and buy singles. You've got a favourite Pokemon? Go and buy a single. You want to build a deck? Go and buy a single. You want to invest in the hobby, right? And make money? Go and buy the single card. If you want to invest in Prismatic Evolution, go out and buy a raw copy of the Umbreon. I don't give a shit what it's called. Go buy it, get it graded. That's how you're going to make money in this, not sealed. Sealed at the moment is actually destroying the hobby, right? Unless you are very patient, I talked about this in the previous video, patient and willing to wait 10 years to get your money, this hobby ain't for you. People are going to sit there and whatnot, make a bit of scratch, but because anytime you're selling somewhere that you've got fees, distributor fees, whatnot fees, Instagram fees, TikTok fees, sellers fees, that pushes up the price of sealed, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen, folks. But yeah, another honesty video. Love to know what you think about it. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Leave some comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I'm trying to grow the community, and go watch some of my other content. Leave some comments down below. If I'm talking shite, let me know. If you like the honesty videos, there's going to be plenty more coming soon. That's going to be it. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. Buy single cards. Don't buy sealed product. I'll see you on the next one.